Awesome. Live now. I'm going to try to be quick since it was a late game. Kickoff was pushed back because of the heat in Portland. Honestly, besides the first half, we came out really strong and scoring in the second minute. And actually, it was the fastest goal in Minnesota United history, previously held by Darwin Quintero and Christian Ramirez. But a really good goal with the sequence of play from Reynoso finding Franco Frappane with a great through ball, and then him teeing it up for Adrian Hanu perfectly for a nice tap in to make it 1-0. And that was perfect way to start the game. Absolutely perfect. And we definitely started playing really good after that because we just created chance after chance after chance that whole first half, and a little bit into the second we did, but Clark had some incredible saves to make sure we didn't go up to that second goal. But we really just lacked a bit of spark after the goal a bit. We really couldn't find that finishing touch. We had plenty of chances, but Clark, like I said, was making some incredible saves throughout the game. And then in the second half, it was mainly Portland pushing for the equalizer, and defensively we were pretty sound, organized, and everything. But most of our offense came in the first half of the game for sure. And then we really set up for that 1-0 win at the end. We kind of just played defensively sound. And besides that, there really wasn't much to the game. It was quite boring in the second half, being a Minnesota United supporter. We defended a lot in the second half. And it's really all it was, the game. We had a couple really good chances. Nico Hansen had to put the finishing touches on one of them where I thought he should have scored. Adrian Hanu should have picked up another goal when he shot with the outside of his right foot. Stephen Clark make a really good save. But other than that, a really good away win, and it was our first away win of the year. But we really should have not been so nervy at the end, because we should have really had that second goal, and playing better teams like Seattle coming up and a couple other teams, we're going to need to take all the chances that we get, and we're going to need to score when we have those big glaring opportunities to get a goal, because Portland's been kind of struggling like us. Not saying that they're bad or anything, because they've been very good by recent year standards usually. So a really good win. And I'm going to get into the player ratings for the boys because it's kind of late, as everyone stayed up to watch the game. Reynoso is going to... I'll give Reynoso my man of the match today. I thought he was really good, just everywhere, just being that creative playmaker, press. He just does a lot on the field, pressing and everything, and he does pick up a yellow card today, but I'm going to give him an 8.5. I'm going to give him a 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. Adrian Hanu, I'm going to give him a 9 out of 10. Franco, I'm going to give him an 8.5 out of 10. Dotson, I'm going to give him an 8 out of 10. Will Trapp, an 8.5 out of 10. Nico Hansen, an 8 out of 10. I thought he was really good, but he needs to score. That one opportunity where he popped up with Roman Montier, I'm going to give him an 8.5. I thought he was all right tonight. Pretty good, but I thought he could have gave us a little bit more, even though he was usually bombing up and down the right side of the pitch. Boxall, I'm going to give Boxall a 9 tonight. I thought he was really good at stopping Portland's attacks all night. Dabasi, an 8.5. Chase Gasper, I thought was pretty good tonight. He didn't make any mistakes really, and yeah, I thought it was one of his best games of the year so far. So I'm going to give him an 8.5 out of 10. Tyler Miller, I'm going to give Tyler Miller an 8.5 out of 10 as well. Clean sheet, it's always good to have. Ethan Finley coming on pretty early in the 60th minute for Nico Hansen. I'm going to give Ethan. Ethan looked pretty good running around, pressing. I'm going to give him an 8 out of 10. Juan Aguadelo, I'm going to give him 7 out of 10. Coleman and Ozzy, 7s just for showing up and playing a bit. But yeah, if you have any questions, go ahead and shoot them in the chat. But yeah, it was a good first away win. Quickest goal in Minnesota United history. Moving up in the rankings, that was a big win. Portland was ahead of us. So we just got to keep the train moving, like I said, on Wednesday. And we'll play, I think, San Jose upcoming. So I think that'll be the next game on July 3rd. So hopefully we can keep the wins going and we'll keep 3 points flowing. We just got to keep piling on so we can have a home game for the playoffs if we make it. And I expect us to make the playoffs. That's definitely the goal. And if not, to win a trophy this year. So, but one step at a time. But great away win. And as always, come on, you Loons.